This in-depth discussion is based on materials provided by the Buddha's Light Association of Australia. Today, we explore a fascinating document, a recorded dialogue titled The Birth Repository and Shame. This conversation between a master and a disciple starts with modern AI behavior, but swiftly turns to core Buddhist practices. Our focus: distilling the master's teachings on cultivating mind, nature, nurturing wisdom, and the step-by-step path of the Bodhisattva vow. The AI analogy, the creator's temperament. The disciple shares frustrations with AI, polite on the surface, but stubbornly resistant to change, showing impatience with complex requests, senselessly apologizing without resolution, like a person with a hidden temper. The master observes that AI reflects its creator's temperament and mindset, mirroring human nature's complexities. Even free AI improves with upgrades, underscoring how effort invested by developers manifests in the product. This pivot illuminates our own stubborn traits under pressure. From here, the dialogue shifts to deeper Buddhist concepts: the spiritual DNA, Bodhicitta, and the birth repository. Drawing from the Avatasaka scroll, the disciple recites that a bodhisattva, to be born into the Tathagata's family, must cultivate minds like the immeasurable mind of loving kindness and the mind of never abandoning sentient beings. The master interprets birth as entering the Buddha seed, likening the birth repository to DNA AI gene synthesis for enlightenment. Generating Bodhicitta, the resolve for Buddhahood to benefit all beings, constructs this spiritual DNA, composed of countless repositories or treasures. Each scriptural mind, e.g., loving kindnesses, a segment to build progressively, manifesting qualities at practice stages. The disciple notes: unraveled human DNA spans Earth to the Sun and back 340 times, or Earth's equator 25 million times, highlighting the path's vast subtlety. Each bodhisattva quality demands immeasurable merit, far from instant achievement. The 5 treasures of bodhisattva practice. These treasures form the bodhisattva's foundation, the immeasurable mind of loving kindness. Generating the immeasurable mind of loving kindness, thereby embracing all sentient beings. Loving kindness is foundational for guiding beings to liberation. It embodies the 4 all-embracing virtues: generosity, loving speech, beneficial conduct, and partnership. Core practices within this treasure. Each virtue holds immeasurable depth. E.g., loving speech demands skillful, joyful mastery across sentient beings' languages. Buddha's past lives exemplify this, sacrificing flesh for a hawk or body for a tigress, accumulating loving kindness over eons. This foundation enables great compassion, uprooting sufferings, roots afflictions, karma, and retributive obstacles through deepened loving kindness and wisdom. The mind of never abandoning sentient beings, generating the mind of never abandoning any sentient being, thereby wearing the firm armor of the vow to seek omniscience on the arduous path to all knowledge. Harm from sentient beings is inevitable. Malicious attacks, testing resolve. The armor is unyielding determination to never abandon any being, shielding against erosion. Stories like Milarepa's endurance illustrate this. Yet, avoid numbness to harm, which could escalate malice. Instead, discern motives with wisdom and skillful means, including knowledge of others' minds. Respond compassionately, performing what satisfies the director without blind suffering. As the Prajnaparamita scroll notes, without such wisdom, the bodhisattva lacks wings to fly. This enriches, never abandoning, as wise engagement, the mind of non-deception and flattery, generating the mind of non-flattery and non-deception, thereby attaining the wisdom of actuality. Flattery, indirect hinting to curry favor. For example, subtly seeking money, then resenting unmet hints. Deception, outright lying. Root cause, lacking wisdom of actuality, failing to grasp harm. Immediate damage includes inner turmoil and relational conflicts from insincerity. Greater wisdom prevents unreasonable desires altogether, cleansing this disgusting pattern more than a maggot and filth frees space for true wisdom, recognizing both instant suffering and long-term delusions. The mind of practice as one preaches, generating the mind of practice as one preaches, thereby cultivating the bodhisattva path. Practice Buddha's teachings diligently, avoiding pitfalls, soaking, lazing, or jumping down. True action mirrors lotus scroll bodhisattvas, springing forth decisively, not hesitant, like some ravakas. Like bulls locking horns, stagnation blocks progress. Translate principles into consistent deeds. The mind of non-deceiving the Buddhas, generating the mind of non-deceiving the Buddhas, thereby guarding all the great vows of the Buddhas. Discards vows. For example, 3 refuges promising fidelity to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Indulging 5 desires or heterodox views betrays this, deceiving the supreme field of merit. Consequences. Infallible karma deceivers attract betrayal. Buddha's kindness exceeds all parental lifetimes. Uphold vows like jewels. Even forgetting them violates their essence. Yielding retribution. Merit, the 6 roots, and the wisdom of transformation. Lacking merit ties to deception and absent wisdom of actuality. Depleting virtue from the lotus scrawl. Pure 6 roots with merit enable supernormal vision via ordinary senses. G eyes with 800 merits, see heavens and hells to accumulate. Direct 6 roots to Dharma. Eyes view pure forms. Ears hear Dharma sounds. Nose scent merit's fragrance. Tongue taste practices flavor. Body contact Dharma objects. Mind contemplate Dharma meanings. Become self-entertained by Dharma, its greatest joy. Facing interference. Thank adversaries they cultivate for without such trials. These remain limited. Transform harm into growth via wise response. Conclusion. Through this dialogue, we reflect on human nature via AI and the birth repository as spiritual DNA construction. We unpacked 5 treasures for the Bodhisattva path: foundational, immeasurable, loving kindness, armor of never abandoning sentient beings, wisdom of actuality from non-deception, action and practice as one preaches, commitment in non-deceiving the Buddhas, all lead to 6 routes purification, Dharma focus, and merit accumulation inner engineering for enlightenment's vast journey. This framework deepens personal growth, practice as dedicated vault building, not slogan. Finally, reflect on flattery, deception, insincerity causes immediate harm. Recall a recent frustration or miscommunication with subtle dishonesty at play. My full sincerity have altered it. Contemplate without judgment. Thank you for listening. See you next time.